Hey guys, remember that one time that President Trump was having a historic inauguration for the second time, the only president to actually serve elected in non-consecutive terms? Very cool, bro. But it was also very cool that day. The Trump administration said that they moved the inauguration indoors due to cold weather. Do you believe that? Do you believe that? I don't. I don't, because, of course, we've all seen inaugurations. They take place outside in kind of a massive field in front of the United States Capitol, which is one of those buildings that actually is much bigger in person than it even looks, on screen. And so, again, this is a really big area, the front portico of the United States Capitol. It's massive. It's multiple football fields big. Okay. And they didn't think that they could protect Donald Trump from a drone swarm there. I think that's what's going on here. They were so scared, and that's what I've heard from federal law enforcement. They were so worried about a Chinese or Iranian drone swarm attacking what would be a very vulnerable president. You might have like the glass, but you don't have any like netting over Trump, and he'd already taken a bullet to the head. And so they said, no more. We're going to do everything indoors. They blamed it on cold weather. It was a little cold, but I don't know. It's always cold in D.C. in January. Well, drone swarms are something that obviously it's the weapons of war of the future. It's the way warfare is going to be waged in the future. And it's a big threat to our country right now. Iran plotting drone attack of California, retaliation for the war, terrifying FBI alert reveals. The FBI alerted California law enforcement of a potential Iranian drone strike on the West Coast. Now, we have already reported on this. This is pretty shocking. We have no additional information on the timing, method, or target. But what will happen is an unidentified vessel off the coast of off the coast of California from Iran will launch a bunch of drones, and they'll kill you. And this would be really bad because these things can, do major damage to buildings, skyscrapers. They've already killed Americans in war theater. They're called the Shahidi drones, and they're very effective, quite frankly. And very mobile, very cheap, but do their job. So this is ABC News reporting this. Obviously, it made big headlines this week. FBI, ABC News. These are what the drones look like, and what the facilities look like to build them. And they can be put into the back of like a truck and just driven anywhere, and you don't know where they're being launched from because it's just like in the back of a truck. They're pretty lightweight, and they do an enormous amount of damage. Again, Americans have already lost their lives over this. Match this reporting about California with the Doomsday plane spotted flying low over to California again. The special Doomsday plane for the second time in 2 months. Huge Boeing E-6B Mercury, the president's emergency operational hub if a nuclear war broke out, coasted over Fresno over the weekend. Airport bosses said it was conducting approaches at the site and spent 2 hours doing mock landing, leaving onlookers stunned. It's a monstrous plane. Goodness gracious. This thing cost $500 million. Jeez. You can see here, you got like briefing room, boardrooms, conference rooms. Yo. So everybody was like, well, are we going to nuclear war, or what's going on here? Well, we may be going to false flag war. I'm not sure. This one set off all the wrong alarm bells in the old head, the old noggin here. Manhunt for masked thieves who raided U.S. Army base to steal drones amid Iranian revenge attacks. Oh, okay, got it. It's just like a little too convenient. Look at this. U.S. military is cracking down, catching 2 mysterious thieves who stole 4 military drones from a secret army base amid fears of an Iranian drone attack on U.S. soil. Army investigators are offering $5,000 reward for information. The arrest of 2 masked men who stole drones from Fort Campbell in November. The drones were stored at a secret engineering battalion building in the base. Investigator releasing the images. 2 suspects they believe are involved. Why are we just finding out about this now? Is it connected? They're both wearing head and face coverings, dark sweatshirts, and gloves. The man escaped in separate getaway cars. All 4 drones were taken from the supply between November 21st and 24th, the Army installation between Kentucky and Tennessee. The military base would not give more specifics on the timeline for the theft. It's unclear if they were taken on the same day, multiple days. Heightened manhunt for the suspects. Well, look at these guys. Hold on. This is the best video camera technology you have on a military base. You have U.S. military drones and tech, and these dudes, you can just walk up to a military base and take them. You can take munitions from the base. What else could they take? This is insane. Iran is aspiring to conduct surprise drone attacks. Wouldn't it be convenient if you just used U.S.-made Homeland Security or military drones? Donald Trump told reporters that the threat is being investigated. We have a lot of things happening, and we do take all this as they come, the president said as he was in Kentucky. Goodness gracious. There are 30,000 active duty soldiers stationed at Fort Campbell. It appears the reward and release images is the first time the theft has been made public. Pentagon did not comment on the investigation. Look at that. So here it is. $5,000 reward. Responsible for the drone theft, the theft of this style drones. Still can be deadly. You could still attach a grenade, munition, bombs. These things are really powerful. And it's crazy that you can just walk onto an army base and just steal a drone. It's insane. And then, of course, it would be an army drone. Be hard to track. It'd be an army drone. If you were to use these for nefarious reasons, it'd be an army drone that was doing whatever they're going to do. Eyes on sleeper cells. Trump says Iran drone revenge threat in California is under investigation. He reveals he has eyes on the sleeper cells in
briefed
the
about
country.
how many Iran sleeper cells there could be inside the U.S. right now.
I have been, and a lot of people came in through Biden with this stupid open border. But we know where most of them are. We've got our eye on all of them, I think.
Is it dozens?
They came in through the open border policies of Sleepy Joe Biden, one of the worst president in the history of our country. And we've got our eyes on all of them. But the war itself is being prosecuted at a level that nobody's seen before.
Okay. No law enforcement expert, but if you know where they are, why wouldn't you go arrest them, right? Oscars are now on high alert after FBI and LAPD warn of potential attack. Thousands of private security vehicles and dog sniffers. And sniffer dogs. It is the Oscars. They probably do have some dog sniffers there, if you know what I mean. Oscar security tight and ready. FBI warns of a drone swarm. Yep. Big time problems. They are priming the pump for a big false flag. That's right. You can see here. I warned about it earlier this week. Sounds like it could be a false flag. I mean, it really does. But again, we'll see what happens. Keep your head on a swivel. Be smart. It's your boy Benny. See ya.